Hello and welcome to AminoQuest. Whoa! Yay! It's AminoQuest. We are sponsored by the best dice maker on the planet. That is Nerds Abroad Supply. Check them out at nerdsabroadsupply.com and use code AminoQuest for some super awesome discounts. We're really close to 100 followers, and when we get there, along with 10 consistent viewers, what are we going to do? What are we going to do there, James?
We're going to have a giveaway.
Yes, we are. And we're going to give away some dice by the best dice maker on the planet. That is Nerds Abroad Supply. Whoa, yeah. I have with me, my name is Aaron, by the way. It's nice to meet you. We have, I have a couple players with me. Let's first, James.
Yes.
You play D&D, right?
I do.
Yes.
It's fun.
Yes.
Would you like to know more?
Sure, go for it.
All right. Well, not only do I play D&D fairly frequently, but I currently play Flintlock, who is a Warforged rogue and a pirate, and he's a pretty darn good sailor and pretty generous for a pirate because he tends to give his money to his friends, who I'm surrounded by. But yeah, that's my character. That's what I do. That's what I'm playing. So you'll see me swash and buckling and swash and all that stuff. It'll be fun, right, Colby?
Yes.
Colby, why don't you tell us?
I'm Colby. I play a mermaid sorcerer, and I'm the captain of the ship.
Yeah.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
Captain of
I didn't.
The captain of Hawapo's Revenge. That's right. And I think that's everyone.
Yeah, that's right. Good plan.
We also have someone else with us.
No one.
Okay.
I'm nobody.
All right, moving on. So
I'm Jeff, and I play Redemption in the Mud Pot, aka Potty, who's a Tabaxi cleric.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And,
The healer, and it's pretty rough having her as a healer. I would
She's
think.
the most grounded character in this campaign.
She's actually saved
grounded as a
me a
cloud.
couple times.
Hey, I mean, that is true. That's
She's pretty
true.
good at her job for.
She's also caused some pretty drastic things to happen.
Yeah.
But, you know.
They call those plot points.
All right. Okay, so after the successful pirating of the Red Wake.
The wet wake.
Red wedding.
Yeah.
We're okay.
After the successful pirating of the Red Wake, so Hawapo's Revenge began to travel to Mtimaish in earnest. However, you came across an unexpected hindrance. So a mysterious entity, a jester-like tabaxi named Jam, has latched himself onto Flintlock for some unknown reason.
I don't know. I wouldn't
Okay.
match myself on
He's
it.
not fun.
I'm not. Yeah. Apparently, I'm not.
He's not happy.
I'm happy. I just don't show it. It's different.
So you found little information on Jam in the library, only a black book that dissolved in your hands after telling the story of Jam, a tabaxi from Potty's hometown of Sweet Ground, the creator of the mud cookie. Or at least that's what the story said. Now, though you spent the entire day in the library, you found little other information discovering. You discovered little information else other than that. You were looking for information on, I think, on the Totem Witch. I think you were looking for information on the Pale Pirates and the Amulet. Mm-hmm. Which was the Eye of the Phoenix,
Yep.
and then also on Macia's Thorn. That's what Winston.
That's what Winston's searching.
So you then went back to Winston's apartment for the night to try again the next day. So as you awake, you you wake alone in the apartment.
Yes.
I think he was doing some business. So you wake in Winston's apartment, and to your surprise, you find that Winston is not there. He left a note for you guys describing that he had left early to do more research on Amecia's thorn. You also discovered that Sorabash is not with you either. You're not really sure where she may have gone, but she looks like she got up early and
She's in my
headed out.
going for a walk.
So
Maybe
it's just,
she has family around here.
Does she look like she's got family around here?
Oh wait, I think her family's dead.
Oh, wow. Awkward.
Pirates. My bad.
Yeah, that's all bit. All right, so we're awake. Is it just the three of us in this?
yeah.
Do I
Yes.
have any clown face? Do I?
I guess you have how. Are you trying to find a mirror? Are you asking somebody?
Hey, I don't have any.
Clown face?
Yes, the creepy guy.
You don't see anything. His face
I
is
don't see
normal.
any clown face.
That's always good. Where's Winston?
It looks like he went off early to go research.
Well, he'll be gone all day long.
Nerd.
Yeah.
I guess we should. Should we try one more time in the library?
Hold on. I think Potty's staring at me.
Just checking.
She said I'm in the clear. I don't have any. Right?
You're good. I have night vision. You don't have your goggles on, just making sure he doesn't look like a clown.
All right. Somebody tell me if that happens again, because that was weird.
Well, you tell us if you see him again.
That's right. He's probably.
Or if you're blushing,
How would you know?
you get red cheeks.
No.
Yeah, you do. When, you know.
I think if he's blushing, that's the clown face.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. All right. So what? In any case, what's the plan?
I think we should go back to the library. We only found one of the many things we were researching yesterday.
I found that.
Yes. So, what is the important thing we're looking for? And we're going to give it to Poppy. She did the best.
Yes. Well, the important thing we're looking for. What is the important thing?
The
It's up to
pirates
you
that
guys.
attacked Huapo.
Oh yes, the pale pirates. We gotta find out more about
The Pale Pirate?
The
Pale
pale
pirates.
pirates.
about those.
Are we still in library?
No, we're in.
We're in the Winston's.
Oh, this is next morning.
Yeah, the next morning.
So we're going back to the library,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
those two Corials ditched us.
Yeah, it's usually
Yeah. Well, Winston's probably researching,
Well,
and
he's out doing nerd stuff.
nerds.
Nerds.
Doing nerd stuff.
He said he's researching. He left a note, and he said that he's researching Amecia's thorn.
Again, he'll be gone all day long.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's do some research of our own and see if we can't find out more about the.
Pale Pirate?
Yes, those.
Yeah, you guys are looking for
I was trying to find an
Information on the-
adjective for them. I couldn't think of it.
on Pale Pirates,
Yes.
the Eye of the Phoenix, and
No, Totem Witch.
Totem Witch. Yes.
But I am looking for the Pale Pirates.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go see if I can do some research on the Totem Witch.
Okay. So
myself.
you all, the three of you, head back to the library, and as you enter the library, you take a step back to examine the true scale of the massive building. Right. So you've got, as you can see there's 4 large towers, each 5 stories high, stacked with manuscripts, books, scrolls, and parchments. Right. So the building, it's stunningly beautiful with this elegant hardened white wood that's intertwined effortlessly with the thick branches and the lush greenery. And sometimes it's difficult, just like it is kind of with all the buildings here to tell where the building begins and where the tree ends, as if the building itself was grown out of the tree and not built on top of it. So just so that you guys have an idea of what you guys are looking at. You said you're looking for stuff on the totem witch, yes?
Right.
Don't forget also, I don't know who has the book, who has the manuscript that you found from the hags.
I don't have it. My dog. Sorry.
Who has that manuscript? What?
Because that is something that you guys also have as well. So, like, was it Winston who took
Winston might have that. I think he's got the manuscript.
Okay.
I don't.
It's either Winston or Nissa.
Nissa.
I feel like we can ask her when she gets back.
Yeah. I don't see it. Yeah, I'm thinking Winston probably has it.
Okay. All right. So go ahead. Both of you roll. Investigation check.
10.
Okay. A 1. Okay.
1.
What approach are you trying to take in searching for this information, like in the library? Are you talking to people? Are you trying to find it like through kind of like a sort of catalog system that they may have, or just kind of going at it blind? What are you doing?
I'm probably going to do a catalog search. Like, I'm going to try to find like anything either on the totem witch or anything tied to her.
Okay.
Anything that has anything to do with her, and just try to cross-reference.
And what about you?
I try to ask as many people as possible.
Okay. So you're asking individuals on the Pale Pirates, and no one really seems to know what you're talking about. It's pretty. They're like there's nothing specific on the Pale Pirates. Just nobody knows what you're talking about. Now, as far as with the totem witch, as you kind of go through the catalog system, there's not a lot other than usually it's a very kind of straightforward sort of information that you typically tend to find. It talks about the totem, a dark occult religion worshipped by practitioners of dark magic. Little is known of the witch herself, except the rumor that she has 3 faces, one of which is beautiful, and the other 2 horrid. However, this description likely developed to sway children from trusting strangers, no matter how they looked. The totem witch is often used as a boogeyman-type figure to scare children into obeying, or obedience is what we would actually, that's correct.
The correct grammar we normally use.
However, the dark religion does exist, though it is incredibly rare. Tomes on the witch are even rarer. There's said to be an abandoned coven somewhere on the island of the Lopele volcano. So that's the basic information that you tend to find whenever you're looking it up. You find that over and kind of over again.
Okay, so there's nothing then that would lead me to maybe another document or anything like that.
Go ahead and roll an additional investigation check. Or actually make it, and then roll an insight check after that.
Wow, I'm rolling fantastic today. All right.
You always do.
I just keep up with it. Well, it's a 7 investigation check, and it's a 9 insight.
Okay.
So I know that I can't find anything.
Yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much all. Other than this very encyclopedic entry that you seem to find kind of fairly consistently in a different variety of different books on religions and things like that. That's pretty much what you find. So they were both in the library. Potty was asking about the Pale Pirates, and no one knew what he was talking about.
Okay.
Or she was talking about. And then he was looking out for information on the totem witch and just kind of found this dry encyclopedic entry. What are you looking for?
I guess I'm also looking for stuff on the Pale Pirates. I'm just gonna roam these giant halls, searching.
Okay. So go ahead and roll an investigation check.
It's a solid 9.
Okay. There's nothing
So
really
frustrating.
on. You don't find anything on the Pale Pirates as you're kind of walking through. You don't, but you do find something that kind of catches your eye, and it's a book on the elemental religions.
Oh. Does it have anything in the amulet in there? The Eye of
So-
the Phoenix?
As you go through it, it doesn't give a detailed description, but it does mention the Eye of the Phoenix. It states that it's an icon of the elemental religion of flame. Now, it also discusses in the book that there is the feather of the tempest, which represents which is the icon of the elemental religion of air. The teeth of the Leviathan, which is of the elemental religion of water, and the scale of the Zaratan, which is the elemental religion of earth. So they all have this sort of icon that it mentions.
Okay.
But other than that, it kind of there's no other information on that. But it seems to be like a precious icon that represents the entire religion. So it's not just a single amulet like that was, or I'm sorry, it's not just representative of the icon. It seems like that icon
was
itself was the icon.
Got it. Okay. How'd you guys do?
I asked every person I could find, and they don't know what a pale pirate is.
No one knows what a pale pirate is?
They've never heard of them.
Well, I didn't fare much better either. All I found was basic information on the totem witch, something about her possessing 3 heads or 3 faces, and then an abandoned coven on the volcanic island. That's about it.
I did find some, the amulet.
Yeah.
So I found some stuff on that in this book. It's off of a Religions of the 4 Elements: Earth, Fire, Wind, Water. Like that, I almost forgot water, and I am a water person.
Surrounded by it too.
But I think that's actually like the capital T
Bitter grammar.
symbol of like that faith, of the fire faith. Flames.
Wait, okay, so flame, okay. Anything else?
I really hate libraries, you guys.
Yeah, Captain, I'm not gonna lie, this excursion isn't helping.
Well, hopefully Winston, wherever he went, is doing better.
He better be, because we're coming up dry.
Well, we know a little bit more about Jam. Because Potty figured it out.
Yeah,
Thankfully.
and you wear his face.
I don't want to wear his
Where his
face.
face.
It's not funny. It's really disturbing. Really disturbing. You're going to tell me if I'm wearing his face again, right?
We'll always tell you when you're wearing his face.
Fantastic.
So you turn into a tabaxi clown.
Ugh.
And then, do you guys still have the Nissa? Did you have the tome of the Totem Witch, or was that Winston that needed to be translated?
That was Winston.
Okay, he has everything.
Did he leave it?
Yes. Sure.
So
You left it aside his nightstand.
You can, because I would assume that he left his, so in the room, We're just gonna
We're just gonna go with
Maybe
that.
he emptied out his sack so he can make
Exactly.
room for more books.
Exactly.
We're gonna
That's
do,
my
we're
that's
gonna
my
do an M.
thought.
Night Shyamalan
Yes.
reveal. So while we were sleeping, he took out the
Flashback.
flashback.
For the sake of a little bit of story simplicity. I felt like cheating.
So we have to go back to
Oh
the.
God, you can do it.
We have to go back to his place to go get the.
Yeah, I just
So-
want to get out of this library.
It smells of books. I can't really smell them. I can still smell.
Potty was very triumphant in this library yesterday. Yes.
Today, not so much.
They don't have libraries in Sweet Ground.
What do they have?
Cookies, mud cookies,
Mud cookies are cool.
and now jam.
What do you? I feel left out about this mud cookie thing. I really.
so good.
Okay, I'm sure they are.
But
The
you
next time you have the face, I'm gonna let you know how good those cookies are. Yeah.
maybe when you if you
Well,
let the face take over, you'll know what a jam cookie tastes like.
I don't think we should let the face.
I don't.
take
Yeah, I
over.
don't, that's not a good idea.
I kind of feel like it's a part of my history now.
It's not a part of my history. I don't want it on my face.
But you, brother,
That is weird. I wonder why he's choosing Flintlock and not like the Tabaxi.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I wish he'd choose somebody else.
I've already had the cookies.
Are you unhappy because you're not captain?
I'm not unhappy. I just don't express happiness.
Are you unhappy because you haven't tasted a mud cookie before?
Maybe a little bit.
My baby.
There's a baby in here.
Okay,
I mean-
let's go back to Winston's and get that tome. Which
Dude, what was it? We're on the tome. Which tome?
It was just remember it was a tome that you found in the Hag's Lair, and it just had the symbol on the front of it. It was kind of this like dried fish
that's
leather,
right.
and it had the symbol of the totem witch on front, and it was written in Sylvan, a language that none of you guys could understand.
so maybe we should go back home and see if he left it.
Yes, we definitely, absolutely should go back and find it.
So we head back over.
Okay. And you guys kind of remembered seeing it. It's pretty identifiable, so you kind of remember seeing it as you were leaving.
Did he have that, or did I have it?
Did you have it?
I vaguely remember having it.
Is it in your inventory?
Did you write it down?
I didn't write it down. Okay, actual inventory. So
Well, it is.
let's just pretend
You
it's
find
in-
it in Winston's. You remember seeing it in Winston's room.
Okay.
You guys probably wouldn't carry it around with you anyway because it's pretty gnarly.
It's not fun. I wouldn't keep it around. Okay, so we head back.
Okay.
Find the tome. Who's going to keep this tome?
Oh,
Careful now. You don't have to run over to it. I'm not going to leave the hut.
Fine. What?
This totem witch's tome. Who wants to hold on to it? Keep in mind, it's got a fish skin. It's kind of. It doesn't look pleasant. I can't. You look like you want it.
I do because I already have a medallion with the totem witch's face on it. That's how I knew how to finish the drawing before we heard the whoa, 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 whoa.
Yes, and what happened after you finished the drawing?
Wait, where'd you get the medallion?
I took it. Not the. I took it, right? I have it.
Mhm.
Where did I get it? I forgot.
From one of the hags that you
Oh
guys
yeah,
killed in the
I took it
village.
from the hag
Oh.
after she died.
I wondered how you knew how to finish the drawing.
I did. I held it up like this, and it was a really good likeness.
Captain, if she's got all the stuff for it, we might as well just give her the tome to figure out. Of course, remember what
Look at
happened
you
last
coming
time.
around, Bobby.
Well, she's been rather helpful the past.
I've got a scroll I need to
Several
read
days.
to you too.
Then to read to me.
Yeah. What is it? A firebolt spell?
Don't read that tome.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I have the tome?
It's your call.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Ooh.
Hand over the tome. Here you go. It's kind of creepy.
My doll.
Oh God.
That's even creepier. I forgot you had that thing.
Yeah. Put it back.
Thank you.
I forgot what I named the doll. Raphael. What did I name it?
What
It was
I think she.
Consuela.
Consuela.
Consuela. Yeah, that's right.
Should write that down now. My doll's name is.
Okay.
Only our notes.
D&D. We take notes.
Sometimes. When we want to.
So, we're getting that translated? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, do we do that at the library?
Oh, we gotta go back to
know.
the library. That place is.
Winston was here. I'd ask him what's about.
I know, but unfortunately, he's off nerding around someplace.
Is it
It's
hard?
like a college?
Is it hard to get
Mhm.
around here because of the trees?
Yeah.
Normally?
It's kind of difficult. It's not impossible, but it's a little difficult. It just
backseat.
well, she-
Navigate better.
takes you a lot longer to kind of go between the buildings.
Okay.
Does anyone know if there's like a school of languages here?
I don't know. The two people who are from here left.
That's just like a Creel off on their own. Whatever, just.
No, you give a girl
Wait. Isn't his apartment attached to a whole bunch of other apartments?
There's gotta be somebody around here that.
Everyone choose a door, will knock and ask.
All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna
Spread out in the hallway.
So I'm just gonna go across the hall and be like.
I go next door.
I go next door.
So annoying.
And
So-
I'm just
I hope no one's home.
So the door opens and like kind of a smaller Kirill is like standing in front of you, and he kind of like gives you a weird look, and he's like, "Can I help you?"
Maybe. Are you knowledgeable in linguistics of any kind?
Not particularly.
All
No.
Do you know anybody around here that would be? He said,
Party takes out her drumsticks and she's drumming.
yeah,
It's like
Captain
Can you-
Millionaire.
can you tell that one to stop? That apartment is empty.
Party. There's no one there.
I turn around to the one directly across.
Anyway, as I was saying, you don't happen to know anyone who might know linguistics or be good with foreign languages or unknown ancient texts or anything helpful?
Well, I mean, it depends. What type of text are you looking to have translated?
Sylvan, specifically.
Oh. The expert in that is Envalion.
I'm sorry, where?
His
What?
name is Envalion.
Well, all right.
And he's usually found in the laboratories. It's the smaller building just to the right here, to the right of the library.
All right, found in the library.
He's a little he can be a little moody. Just be aware of that.
Fantastic. Another moody person.
And also make her stop, please.
Potty.
Yeah. Party stops and goes over
Someone
to.
opens as you're walking away, someone like opens the door and is like, "What do you want?
What's your name?
What?
Can't wait for this to come.
What do you?"
I need to have something translated, but first, what's your name?
Boom! Slams the door.
Turn around to Flintlock's person. Hi, thanks for helping us. What's your name?
My name? What is that? I don't understand why that matters.
I'd like to send a little thank you.
Please
And
don't.
my
I don't
friend-
want whatever.
My
whatever
friend
thank
Winston
you.
is your neighbor.
My name is Ralph.
It's rather odd.
Ralph?
Is it short for anything?
No.
I'm going to tell Winston that you've done a great thing. Yesterday, I did a great thing at the library.
Ask her if she did a great thing today.
I take my doll out.
Why are you holding it? You're creeping her
That's-
out.
Okay. Do you guys need anything else?
No,
I
we're good.
feel-
Thank you
No, I
so
think we're totally
much.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ralph.
Shuts the door. Kind of like slowly.
Ralph is a nice guy. The guy over there that slammed his door in my face, not nice.
Or a tired guy. He could have been tired. Or hungover.
In any case, Ralph was helpful. He told me about this individual named Valion, who is apparently a linguist found in the laboratory. To the laboratory.
Oh,
Where's the laboratory?
man, I really wish
Yeah.
Winston was here. Isn't he work at the laboratories?
Yes, he does. Where's the laboratory? Did he?
He
Yeah, he
said
told
it's
you.
to
It's
the
that
right.
building right over there, to the on
You're
the
not-
far end, right? Yep.
Oh, the part.
We're over there.
He said to the right. You guys are behind, right
Oh,
there.
we're
How
here.
do we even get there?
I'm assuming it's across the trees, which we're going to be very careful climbing.
I can pounce.
Can you?
I'm a cat.
Well, yes, but you had some difficulty pouncing in the past.
I tend to
Okay.
be better at swimming than
I'm just
climbing,
concerned for your.
Well, you have a little difficulty tasting and smelling.
I had to bring that up, did you? All right, fine. Touche.
So I guess we tried. I
yeah,
try to make it
we
over there.
climb over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody make an
Oh, gosh.
acrobatics, or
Wait.
actually, let's do athletics. Everyone make an athletics check.
Oops.
Better with athletics, anyway.
16 for potty.
Okay.
Also 16.
Okay.
Okay, well, 13. But that would have been worse.
Stumbly bumbly.
I said I'm better in water than trees. I have a tail and fins.
It's getting
And not
stuck.
like a tail that grabs onto trees. A tail that's made for swimming.
And gravity.
And gravity.
Yeah.
Not good. Not a friend of.
I
Not
mean-
a friend of the captain.
Like climbing, and as I'm climbing, I'm like, water's so much better. Stupid trees.
So you guys are able to climb. The two of you don't seem to have too much of a problem with it. You're struggling just a tiny bit. Not. It's just kind of like it's like walking up a difficult flight of like a long flight of stairs. As you guys kind of make your way through to the laboratory, and as you walk in, again, the building is similar to the cathedral, right? It's not quite as grand, and it's a little bit more like offices, right? So you kind of come in and you have hallways with offices, it's a few stories, but again, it's kind of this beautiful ornate architecture. This white wood that's kind of like interwoven and grown into the leaves and the greenery and things like that.
Flintlock, who are we looking for?
We're looking for a linguist named Invalion.
In Valion?
Yes.
Okay.
At least that's
I look for
I think
the
that's the
just
pronunciation.
the first person I see. Is there anyone about?
There's like an elf kind of walking down the hallway.
I'm like,
just a young
excuse me.
Yes.
Do you know where we can find a Valion?
Invalion.
In Valion, yeah.
Yes, he's in. If go down to the office,
Uh-huh.
the last office on the left.
Okay, guys, I found him.
Fantastic. All right. Let's go pay him a visit.
You walk. Okay. So you guys get there, and the door's kind of shut, and on like written in Elvish script is then kind of his title and the name and things like that. I don't know if any of you guys can
I can't.
read that.
I can't
but-
read Elvish.
I can only read Common, Goblin, and
Okay,
Thieves'
so
Cant.
none of you guys can know.
So I stare at it and I go, I don't know what that says, and I knock.
I was just going to open it, but okay.
Come in.
No, that was easy.
Hi. So, do you
Yes.
know Winston?
I know of him, not personally.
Do you know Sword Bash?
No, there's no.
Okay.
And so
Anyways.
what you guys
How about
see
God?
is
Gunner gun.
just jumping right in. Don't care about descriptions. Who gives a crap what he looks like?
Who cares about the story? Let's just get to the.
Just want my finger. But also, what am I looking at?
Okay. I did write a description, so I spent a lot of time on it.
I love the descriptions.
Come on, hurry. So, an elf-like being is sitting at a desk in front of you, but he looks as if he's like born of nature. So, right, his skin is actually orange, yellow, and he has kind of this cloak that seems to be almost like fallen leaves that are sort of like interwoven together. He's got these strong, sharp features and appears middle-aged, as if he were human. He looks fairly relaxed, and his eyes are kind, but they're focused pretty strongly on the book that he's reading before him. And so you kind of catch him as he kind of looks up, and he's like, I don't know who these people are that you're talking about, but is there something I can do for you?
Yes.
Three?
I reach over and take the tome from Potty and kind of hold it open. Can you read this?
Interesting. And he looks kind of at he kind of takes a long glance at Nissa, like the long cloak that she's wearing, and he seems to notice it, but then he turns his attention to the book. And he goes, "Oh, the Totem Witch. Where did you find this?"
In Winston's room.
I think he needs a little further back.
Oh.
Best answer ever.
Where did Winston find it?
We got it. Oh no! When did
We got it in the lair of the hags.
Oh yeah, we killed some hags.
Yes,
Oh,
and they
we
had
in a
it.
chest.
I found it with my doll.
That thing is maybe how do you bring that out? Inches. I should bring that out.
As he kind of like looks at the book, you notice that his eyes sort of flash like a golden yellow, but then they kind of return back to like a deep orangey brown.
Interesting.
And he opens the tome and he starts kind of flipping through it. And he looks at it and he goes, "Well, I will tell you what this book means and what is inside of it, but first," he closes the book. "If you're going to do this, I need to make sure that you're ready for this. Follow me." And he takes the book and he kind of walks out of his office, kind of beckoning for you guys to follow.
Follow.
All right.
And he takes you to at the end of a hallway. There's a large room. It's different than the other rooms because it's primarily made of stone. It's got these 6 large pillars, and in the middle of the room, or on the far end, is a large circle, summoning circle, clearly. And as he walks into the room, yep, you guys walk in from this side. He goes, he says, "The path that you're about to tread is not going to be an easy one. And I need to discern how powerful you all are."
Oh, great.
So he walks over to the summoning circle. And then as he's walking over, his appearance from kind of this fall autumny look shifts, and this bright gold armor kind of like takes the place of, as he's walking, it just kind of the autumn leaves burn away, and this bright gold armor takes its place, and he gets a long bow materializes on his back, and a long yellow long sword comes on the back, and his hair takes the appearance of just these bright golden flames, and he gets this, like, instead of the calm look in his eyes, he gets a much stronger kind of fiery look in his eyes. And he kind of he kind of does a quick summoning ritual, and then on the far end in the summoning circle, he summons kind of this fire elemental. And as he does so, he says, "Take down this, and we'll discuss what the book says." And he kind of stands back on the far edge and like nods towards the elemental, and the elemental starts to approach. And you all roll for initiative.
Ah. I mean, yay!
Gosh, what's that? Roll a 6.
Oh my!
19.
I gotta tell you guys a secret.
I rolled a 24.
All right.
Potty has
Okay.
The guy with no badge.
Okay. Potty, what did you roll?
19.
That's a fire.
Nissa, you said a 6.
19.
Nissa, you said a 6.
6.
Flintlock, what did you said 24?
Yeah.
So no one panic. I'm on it. Just less.
Maybe panic a little bit.
Shoot it with your what?
Oh, that'll hurt.
Shoot her.
Shoot her.
Okay.
All the generations here.
So this, go ahead and Flintlock. So you're first, and you see this across the room, this large room. You see this towering inferno. You see this towering inferno just starting to approach you guys.
Poog. Kill it.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Captain. Thanks.
How close is it right now?
Pretty far away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
I mean, so it's basically. I mean,
You want to count
I
it?
think. Well,
Hold on.
hold on. Why?
I figured he was. He said approach. I'm like, it must be like getting closer.
Yeah. That's actually a really good one. I need to know this information too.
So it is. Let's see. Really far.
I'm just going to call it names.
85 feet away from
I need to get 25 feet closer.
All right, let's see. Oh, man. That's my.
It moved forward though, didn't it? Or just
Yeah, that's what I
saying-
thought.
you. Not yet. No.
No,
It looks as if it's because he
Oh, I thought
he's
they were
able to
approaching.
because he
Okay.
rolled first. It looks like
Oh.
it's about to
Oh, okay,
approach,
got it.
he's like maybe stepping forward,
Oh, yeah.
but
but in the
He's able
gameplay
to-
time,
yeah, Flintlock is able to react.
Faster.
faster than he could move.
I forget if my range is 30 or 90 feet with a weapon. Is that 90 feet with a disadvantage?
I think
You can
I
shoot.
was actually just wondering what that meant.
Yeah. So you can. It's the range is 30 feet, but at 90, it can go all the way up to potentially 90 feet if you roll at disadvantage.
Got it.
Well, I'm actually going to first off to put some cover back here, and I'm going to basically fire around the ball at
Okay.
however many feet away. It's going to be a disadvantage because 30 feet is against regular. So. All right. So that would be 22.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it you hit it.
Okay. We'll go on that to hit. Or 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Look like you
I while it's down there now, I can't. It's kind of like pool with the scratch. You know, like
Okay. So so it moves. So it is. Let's see. Oh, there's my thing. It goes.
there.
It goes right here.
Oh my gosh, you can move so fast.
Oh, that's
Oh gosh.
Hell crap. Remember, you can dash, you know.
So, yeah. So he comes.
Wait, can you take any damage or just go right
As the bullet like kind of smacked him a little bit, you can kind of you hear maybe like because it's a little bit of like magma and rock, you hear a little like chink, but it doesn't appear to have affected it much.
Oh,
through? Well, this is going to be a rough fight, Captain.
So then it approaches as it approaches the it leaves kind of almost this trail of fire behind it. The fire dissipates pretty quickly because it has nothing to catch on to, but you can kind of see the flames lick after it, but quickly go out. Potty, you're up.
Okay. First, I cast Bless at first level. They're both within 30 feet of me, right? So. So anytime you guys make an attack, you can roll a d4 to add.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so I'll cast that.
What was it?
Bless.
Okay.
And then she's going to add to your thing. And then she will move there and bonus action cast spiritual weapon. And it comes down and it thunk.
Okay.
It's floating in the air.
Drops it.
Okay, so it just kind of crashes down.
Yeah, but
Is that bludgeoning?
yeah.
Okay. What is this?
That is a 14.
A 14 hits.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Does anybody have a bucket of water?
I was just be like,
You guys,
I have a water. I can control water, but I can't damage with it. But I thought it'd be handy.
9. That's a 9.
9. Okay.
9 damage. Hi, baby. Thank you.
I just don't get it.
Nissa.
dry
You're
rub.
up.
Okay, I cast Ice Knife. Yeah.
Oh, so,
Did you add the d4?
Yeah. So 12.
Misses. So you cast your ice knife and it just kind of flies by.
well,
Continue. 4 times.
Right.
So, and I also just kind of dart, just kind of over.
I call.
Hiding behind a column
I'm
right
not
now.
scared or nothing.
Listen, I don't have any armor on.
I don't have any magic.
I'm literally in a bathing suit.
But how nice and warm it is. I mean, it's probably the coolest out of all of us right now.
Flintlock, you're up.
Oh, God. Alright. Oh, man. Could try to. Is it what? 20 feet away?
25.
I'm
Yeah, baby.
gonna see that.
Okay.
Yeah, disadvantage. $60. Okay,
16 hits. What sort of damage is that?
that is piercing damage.
Piercing. Okay.
And,
So the fire elemental just swings right here next to its flintlock. Just kind of comes around, and it just takes both of its hands and just kind of goes like fire hands and just smashes you right here.
That's not nice.
All right. We've got 11, and then 11 no. Okay, and then 25.
Oh, man, yeah.
No,
No.
Yeah.
What would you do? Nope.
So as you're able to, as it kind of comes down, you're able to twist your body in such a way that one of them misses, but the other one is able to smash you, and you feel you know just as the flames ignite as your body, the metal in your body becomes red hot, dealing 10 fire damage. It also you as it becomes red hot, it kind of the clothes on your shoulder here ignite into flame.
Can I put that out?
On your turn, yeah. All right, Potty.
So I cast Bane. That's a concentration spell.
Okay.
It lasts for 1 minute. So that means I can't cast another spell, or I'll break concentration on the Bane.
Only if you cast another spell that requires it concentration.
Okay.
You can only hold like concentration.
Not Bane, bless. Okay. So I can't use that. Okay. Okay. So Potty goes back and moves over here so she can see it. And she casts Command
Okay.
and goes, retreat? So a wisdom save.
Nat.
Okay. Bonus bonus action. Big Potty goes over here and whops him again.
Man.
That's a 24.
nice.
And then that would be 11.
Okay, so you're up. As it hits as it comes crashing down as the weapon comes crashing down on it on the elemental, it's kind of flames kind of like spread out, and it deals 8 fire damage to Flintlock.
Okay. Now there's splash damage.
Yeah, good to know. I'm thinking away from this thing.
I need to go away.
Step well. Sure.
Um,
I will gladly escape.
let's see. Okay, yeah. We're magic. Kind of
So you're able to kind of cast in the magic of the the magic of the missile. It comes out and just fire, kind of just like hits across it, and it does tend to kind of moves across, it does tend to it stays kind of centralized along the upper part of its body, so that the fire doesn't splash out and affect it. And what was that? 14 damage, you said?
Yeah. And I'm gonna just kind of. Yeah.
Right, flintlock shot.
First off, I'm going to take some cunning action to, I guess, dash away from this thing.
Okay, yeah. So you're,
Get out of that because you're a rogue.
Yeah.
so you're, you're not dashing. You're
Disengaging.
disengaging. Yes.
So if I disengage, I'm still moving my normal speed, right? Or can I disengage?
Disengage is a bonus action.
Okay.
So you can disengage or dash or hide as a bonus action.
Okay. So,
So you can disengage and then attack.
okay. So I'm going to just do that. Disengage. I'm going away from here. I can move my normal speed, right?
Unless you want to specifically forego your action to take the dash action.
Yeah, I can let it. There's not a whole lot I can do right now. My opinion. Which isn't working. I'm just gonna hide over here. Or dash. Sorry. Dash and disengage and dash over here.
Okay, so you went a lot farther than your regular distance, and you
Because
just
it's-
stick there. Okay. So the elemental flips around and it turns towards Potty, rushes forward right here, and again just kind of like swings with its fiery claws. And we've got a 13.
That just hits.
Okay, Okay, so a 13 and a 22.
What are we in? Board shorts?
2
A 13 and a
damage.
22.
Okay.
Not 22 damage, just
Really?
2 hits. And it deals
We're all dead.
so it as it kind of like comes across and the flames just oh, also you're on fire. Forgot to tell you that. Or I did tell you that. I think you forgot that.
I forgot that.
So roll okay,
Running
before I
really
forget that, so the flames kind of come and then they just envelop you, and you take 28 fire damage as your clothes just basically burst into flame. And then Flintlock, you take where is it? I guess you take 4 fire damage because you didn't put out fire.
Right. What an idiot. I should have just ran
Okay,
fast.
All right. You see this just kind of, and it's gone,
Mhm.
and she goes down, and she has a failure.
Okay.
This is a problem. This might get close.
All right.
I just put her drawing down.
Nissa, you're up.
Okay. Got Ice Knight. That thing in the back.
Of the head.
Yeah. Maybe. Does that mean my blessing's gone?
Yeah, the blast is gone.
7.
17 hits.
Yay! Okay. Hold on. There's two parts to this thing. So you have to make a dexterity saving throw too.
Okay.
And casting is higher level, so I think
So I got a 20.
okay. Rude. So the initial damage is still 7. And then your cold damage is 4. So that's 8.
Okay, so it Flintlock, you're up. It
Right.
takes an action for you to douse the flames.
All right. Well,
Wait, all right.
all right. First off, I'm gonna douse the flames.
Okay.
Stop burning.
Smart move.
And is Emmanuel anywhere in the room right now? Or is he disappeared?
He's standing on the far edge, like
Oh, there's a party here.
right next to the circle.
Right next to the circle.
Thanks, Coriels.
Right.
He's dead. Oh, you're talking to the Karills of your party.
Yeah. Right here. I forget. Can I? Well, I already used an action to put on the flame, so I can't talk.
You can,
I can.
but then you can. There's a dilemma.
I do that. Well, I'm going to. I dash over here.
Okay. So the elemental flips around, seeing that Potty has fallen, and he rushes towards the other end of the room, towards Nissa. But as he does so, Invalion steps forward, and he just snaps his fingers, and it dissipates into just kind of this smoke. And as Invalion steps forward, he teleports. He kind of goes, and he turns into these leaves and teleports next to Potty. And you can see again the golden armor kind of fades, and the autumn leaves kind of take again the main form, his main form, and he kind of reaches down and he waves a spell over Potty. And as he does so, oh,
So you're going to be really impressed. How do you mean?
What does happen?
If you die,
No, if fighting stops, but you're still doing saving throws. Like you haven't completed one way or the other.
and you're healed. He kind of waves over, and you're healed 27 points.
okay.
What a killer.
Let's be nice.
And he kind of turns over. He looks at you, Flintlock, and you're looking pretty beat up. And he walks over though, and he looks at as he's walking across the room and approaching the two of you on the far side of the room. You can see that the autumn, he begins to transform once again from an autumn eladrin to summer Aladrin as the gold in his eyes start to brim fire, and he's talking. He says, "You're incredibly weak. I don't understand how you could possibly survive against the totem witch, against all that you have against you, when you don't even understand." And he kind of walks closer and he walks in front of Nissa. "You don't even understand what you have. You, a bearer of a god weapon, and you don't even understand how to use it correctly." It pushes you, and you fall back. It takes you completely by surprise. And as you fall back, the cloak kind of like envelops around you, almost as if you're falling into black ink. And as you do so, you fall into this black ink, and you see the two of you see her fall into her cloak as it envelops her, and she vanishes. And then she appears. So you appear halfway down in the middle there. Just you kind of like you're lying on the ground as if you kind of just come up. So you teleported across the room.
What?
Intriguing.
And then he kind of comes back to the autumn form again. "I'm sorry. Please follow me, and I will explain and answer any questions that you may have."
Okay. But I think it'd also be fair to point out this isn't our whole team. So we probably would have done a lot better.
We've got a hairless gorilla and a gorilla that reads books.
Yes, that would help.
I don't know how much it would have, but
Fair.
it is good that you have trust in your fellow companions. Come
Also,
with me.
don't push the captain again.
Yeah, that's what she said.
And he just continues walking.
Like you said, I don't like it.
So as we're walking, do you happen to be I
Exactly.
don't know what the word is, but an earth priest?
I'm not.
Okay.
No, of the. Are you discussing the elemental religion?
Yes.
I am not. No, I'm not of any of their religion. I'm an Eladrin. And because of that, I tend to take on different aspects of all of the religions, of the elemental religions. Now tell me, how did you come across Utapi's god weapon? The cloak that you're wearing. And the ship, I'm assuming, that comes with it.
We found it in a cave.
I steer the ship. I make the ship go.
Yes.
Yeah, I found it in the cave, and it was just on the ship, and I put it on, and
And I was.
I didn't know what it was.
Clearly.
Do you want to know the whole story?
In life.
Now, I was sleeping on the bottom, of the ship because we had just found it. So I really did not witness this, but I heard a lot of sounds like. But from what I understand, is that Flintlock over there was supposed to be the captain, and he wanted to touch it, but he was too scared to put the cloak on, so Nissa did. And now she's the captain.
Mm.
And then I went down and I found a bunch of Flintlocks, and I found a drum back there, and when I hit it, it moved.
It's, yes. The black ship of Utapi is powerful. And if it's anything like the cloak, it's unlikely that you guys are using it to its fullest extent.
Oh, but I spruced it up down there. I made all those little Flintlocks. I gave them all hats and stuff.
I'm sure that you did.
And I've got a bed and breakfast in the room right behind my drum.
It's a ship. What more can it possibly do but sail?
Well, it sails faster at night.
Well, yes.
It's powered by drum power.
Yeah.
Clearly.
And I gotta be the captain just because I'm wearing the cloak.
Yeah. And did your ship do that before it sunk?
And I think it's made you so unhappy that you're not the captain.
So
that
therefore, it's not just the
you're
ship.
being haunted now.
Yeah.
Haunted.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of introspective.
He's haunted by jams. It's a backseat.
Apparently, I am being followed by this tabaxi entity.
Well,
Exile.
your little crew gets more interesting by the moment. So you have interactions with Jam. You have interactions with Utapi.
Wait, do you know who Jan is?
I do.
More importantly, can you make it stop following me?
Do you know what a pale pirate is?
That I have an idea, but I don't know for sure. One thing at a time.
We have a lot.
Let's ask more.
We got a lot on our plate.
What would you like me to answer first?
There's the fourth thing. But go ahead and answer whichever one you want first.
Okay. First, just
Sorry.
because it's not the most pressing, but the most nearest is the Jam thing. He's had Jam's face on his face.
And he's been having. We saw
He
a
saw him.
ship.
Oh, we saw the
We
ship.
saw a ship.
The ship killed one of my favorite crew. So, I'm okay right now.
Are you okay?
And I'm from Sweet Ground, if that makes any difference. And then I would like to know again why it passed me up. I have a feeling it's because he's really sad because he's never tried a mud cookie.
That's true. I haven't tried to look at that. Because I can't consume.
Jam is the oldest and most powerful of all the deities in this land. There's not much more I can say about that, and if he's turned his eye on you, I would just be wary. His power is unimaginable.
Is there any way? Well, let me rephrase. Why exactly is he attached?
I don't know. He's chaotic. But it seems that he's taken some sort of interest in you, and so it's likely that he won't go away anytime soon. But what's also interesting is that somehow in your little crew, in addition to the god weapon of Utapi, the second most powerful deity, you also have taken then the most powerful deity has taken interest in you. So what is it that you guys have done? Are there any other deities that you guys have any? And clearly, obviously, you have the totem witch on your tail.
Yes.
What
The
is?
totem witch actually took someone. Right?
Yes, Leilani.
Yeah. Just making sure the right person.
Yes, the totem witch took Leilani, one of our members of our party.
My sister.
Yes.
Again, I did not witness that.
No.
I heard stuff again.
After activating the sigil.
I completed a drawing because things should not be left unfinished.
Except for this.
Except for that drawing. Should be left unfinished.
You didn't see it.
I did see the
I-
unfinished
I-
drawing.
You
I
didn't.
saw it.
You didn't really look at it close. It was very
It
annoying.
was done. We were like investigating.
I really wanted
Highly-
to.
I understand that, but you
Not
shouldn't have finished
It
it.
looked
Okay, enough.
Sorry.
Clearly, you're all a mess.
Well, that's an understatement.
But you'll need to become more powerful in order to fully utilize what you've been given. I don't know the exact reason why the gods have turned their favor or unfavor
What?
towards you. You said the totem witch stole. What is that?
Hold on. Oh, Patty, hold on.
What's up there?
My sister. She stole my. Okay. Rewind a little bit because there's a lead up to this.
What have you guys been doing?
Not literally minding my own business. My village was attacked and destroyed. The only survivor was my adopted sister, Leilani. She saw things. A pearl was taken. I didn't know it existed, but I think it was a pearl was taken. I don't know what that was. No one ever told me the pearl thing.
And Leilani's got a spider in her eye.
Yes.
And Leilani seemed to make a trade with someone for revenge. I don't know who, but spider crawled out, eye,
Spider cat.
legs.
And she's missing an arm now.
Now she's just missing.
Then fighting, and all of a sudden, Totem Witch is on our back.
And here we are.
I was just looking to get my treasure back, which I did, and then I got the ship, which was great, but I got to ride on it. I got to be free again. The point is,
You got to see your ship again.
I got to see my ship
On the bottom of
again.
the ocean.
Yes, but it
That was good.
All right. Let's take the book. So mostly, this book is a detail, or it has details on the horrible sacrifices that the hags do to the totem witch. But there's an interesting section here that I believe might have something to do with your sister. And it seems to be a prophecy. Why do you weep, O child of the deep? The suffering has only just awoken. The poison of the fangs of fate flow through your blood. We become what we hate for revenge, power, and love. You'll become love. You'll become power. You'll become my vengeance. Why do you weep, O child of the deep? You've only just awoken. I'm assuming that has something to do with her, the totem witch, and maybe with your sister.
is it possible your sister has become an instrument of this witch of some kind?
It sounds like it. But if we get her back, she'll be fine.
We hope.
Do you know the story of the totem witch?
No.
Just that she lives in the on the volcano island, right?
I think.
We literally did research on her.
Yes.
Goldfish. You're all goldfish.
I wasn't there.
Yes, there's an abandoned coven on the volcanic island that supposedly connects to her in some kind of way.
Possibly.
But other than that, she was just folklore for me.
Exactly. Well, hopefully.
The totem witch, long ago, was once a beautiful wizard. She wanted children, but she couldn't with her lover. She couldn't have children. She began to get desperate, and unbeknownst to her lover, she performed an experimental spell upon herself to find success in pregnancy. But it failed. And what was born was a twin-headed monstrosity. Not a child, but something entirely different. The village she was in, horrified at what she had done, gathered together to execute her, unbeknownst to her lover, who, much to his chagrin, was not present. Perhaps he could have done something had he been. But being an immensely powerful wizard as she was, she completely annihilated the village. And she lived for a brief time amongst the dead, alone with her child. The child, unable to live long with its deformity, was dying. Never wishing to part with it, she began terrible experiments and began to combine her own flesh, her own life force, with that of the child's to save its life. She became terribly powerful and feared, and none dared to go where she lived. And eventually, she became down in legend. And as she grew in power, she became godlike. And to this day, she is deep within the woods somewhere. I don't know where.
Did her experiments with the... Is she now combined with her child? Is her child still living? Children?
I don't know.
Potty? This is an example of experimenting on yourself, how it can go wrong.
Yes. We don't want that. Because then we would probably have to kill you.
Oh, they're talking about this. I've been working on becoming stronger.
I mean, that's a body modification. It's a thing.
It's sharp.
Super sharp. You cut your fingers off. I'm just saying, down the road, maybe be wary of experimental spells to change something about yourself. Because you're perfect. If you want a little body modification just for, you, but just know you're perfect the way you are. Anyways,
So what do you plan to do?
I plan to sail to her island. I was about to sound
It's just
Sorry.
still alive.
I plan to sail to her island, take back what she took from me, my sister, and
Well,
destroy her if she needs to be destroyed.
Well, apparently we're not powerful enough, as we
Clearly.
discovered.
You have jam on your back, so I mean.
Yeah, so that's not helpful. Is there any way we can, with your help, defeat this witch?
I can train you.
Can you tell me what this is? This fire thing that somebody put on me? Shoguness. It burned.
She had the Eye of the Phoenix amulet. She was the holder of that amulet.
And what happened to her?
She was attacked.
She said, uncertainly.
No, I remember
We met-
that. And they took it. That's what they wanted,
yeah.
right? Oh my gosh, you guys.
Oh my
so
God.
much stuff has happened. Yeah.
When
It's
I
a
pick,
blessing.
Didn't she die?
but it burned when I pick up Jam's
Yeah,
book.
that was like the last
It
thing
was
she did.
burning.
Remember, Potty stayed behind.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Actually, I feel like we're just learning that to give that to her.
Oh, that's right. Because
Oh,
I think you were there for that.
It seems to be that it's some sort of blessing of the flame. If it burned when you picked up Jam's book, it's likely that it reacts to evil or to things that directly want to harm you.
Maybe it's protecting you from Jam.
No,
Does it make me
isn't
stronger?
that fantastic? I'm glad she's got one.
In a way, yes.
How do
feel
I
that's
use it?
useful. Well, it's helpful to know what's going to harm you. You seem to be in need of that, actually.
Everything harms me.
What?
I am at a loss.
Even mud cookies harm you? Do mud cookies?
Not mud cookies, but if you make the link, Jam created mud cookies. Jam wants to harm me, so mud
Jam
cookies
can't
harm
harm
me.
you.
Jam wants to harm me.
Yeah, you're fine.
When I picked up Jam's book, it burned me.
Well, that's because it was protecting you from the evil of the book.
That got on my face.
By hurting me.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
sick.
Clearly, we're going to need training of some kind. Can you train all of us? Even some of us who are not well versed
Yes.
in magic.
I can do my best.
I'm not even
To train
well versed
you.
in magic.
I
just
carry
have it.
guns.
And then afterwards, we can discuss some of your plans. How long are you here for?
We don't want to waste. We don't want to be here too long. We have a. Well, kind of took care of them, but we have, as you can see, a lot on our plate and places to go.
Clearly.
We came here to find out more information about that which is chasing us. And we're trying.
And the Pale Pirates,
And the Pale Pirates.
who destroyed my home village, who started this whole thing.
And who got a little bit of a taste of
I
our
don't
medicine.
know much about the Pale Pirates, but
Could they be working for the Totem Witch?
no,
Or an agent of hers.
that seems unlikely. But if they stole the Eye of the Phoenix, it's likely that they might have something to do with the elemental religion of, or the cult of the elemental religion of air. I've heard rumors of outcroppings of the cult out west. So it's a new settlement out there.
Okay.
But listen, I'll train you. And when we've done training, I'll give you. There's someone that I want you to go find because I think she can help. I think you need to go find the Pirate Queen. And with that, we will take our intermission. See you guys in 15 minutes. Yo, don't go anywhere.
Yo ho.
Unless you go into the bathroom, and then you can come back. But so you can go somewhere. But
So you didn't hear the singing.
Ah!
Well, we're just gonna have to tee you up again.
All right. Hello. Welcome back to AminoQuest. Hopefully, you guys can hear us this time. It has been quite the stream today. So previously, you guys ran into an Eladrin named Envalion. Now, Envalion wanted to test you guys before divulging the knowledge that he held of all these various things.
Spoiler,
And
you didn't do well.
You guys did not do well, but he revealed that there's more to the void cloak than meets the eye. And he also described it as a god weapon of Utapi. And he agreed to train you guys to help you gather power to hopefully harness the god weapon and also to defeat the Totem Witch and the various nefarious villains that you are attempting to defeat.
And there are plenty.
And there are a lot of them. Okay. So he agrees to train you. And he also he mentioned briefly that the first thing you guys should do after he trains you is to go see the Pirate Queen, and that she can help. Okay, what would you guys like to do?
First off, would I know this pirate queen being a pirate myself? Or is she more like
You don't know about her, no. It seems that she's probably a relatively new presence
pirate
here in this area.
Right. Would I be able to get healing or a long rest of some kind?
No, it's up to are you.
Regenerate
What are you asking DM?
Yes. Well, I'm
You're
asking both the
Envalion?
DM and Envalion. Both in the same breath.
Okay. Envalion, he says, yes, come back with me to the training chamber. And he takes you guys back. He heals you, and you guys spend time, and as he trains you, and he's very well versed in all manners of magic and combat. In pretty much every style, he appears to have just a vast knowledge of things, and you guys spend the rest of your day developing your skills. And so the day wraps up, and he kind of finishes training, says goodbye, and what do you guys do?
We get a rest, right?
You just train.
Do we get any new skills?
You guys all leveled up.
Yay!
But you guys can do that in the next session, since that might usually take a little bit. But
why don't we go back to Winston's room, rest, and then collect Winston's Sorabash and head out?
What's his name still with us?
And Valion? No, he left.
And it's like, thank you for... Oh, he's gone.
What else do you think the boat does? We can walk and talk.
We can do a walk and talk.
Right?
It's great.
We'll do an Aaron
It's a
Sorkin.
walk and climb.
We'll do an Aaron
at some
Sorkin
point.
thing.
I'm fine, I'm a cat.
Okay, you're fine. I'm a fish person.
All right. Well, clearly we got more information from this guy than we did from the library.
Do you have FOMO? Because you didn't get the cloak.
What? No, I mean, it's interesting that it can teleport.
While
I mean,
he's talking, I'm looking
uh,
really close.
Oh yeah, did he train me on the teleport? Can I teleport now? Is that a thing I can do?
No, you're still not quite.
you weren't listening.
under.
to his whole training.
You still can't quite do it at will.
Okay.
You know that basically he was able to draw out that power, but you have yet to. You
Like control
aren't
it.
powerful enough to be able to completely
Okay.
awaken what the full extent of its power.
I mean,
Got it.
It's a cloak. I'm glad she has it. I mean, I'm not concerning myself with a cloak or a captain of any kind. I'm just.
No, I don't.
You are quite odd, both of you. Look,
How's good though? Yeah. We're just seeing what makes him tick. So do you have a god with like an evil eye on you?
again, I don't know how that occurred, but I would like to get rid of him because I don't like visitors on my face.
I don't like it when you have visitors on your face
I don't
either.
like visitors in general, but definitely not on my face. In any case, sorry, what?
Should we? No, we don't like jam shit.
Killed one of your friends.
Yeah. Cold beard.
Looks like a fun place.
I doubt
That's
it's.
the trap. Remember we talked about this.
But
The
if
sea anemone.
we kill gems, can I be Captain Potty of the carnival ship?
If it still exists, I have a feeling it's a ghost ship that goes away when we kill the like ghosty part of the ghost ship.
But it's a ghost. It's a Vax.
Yeah, but I think the ship will still just go away.
I think.
If it doesn't, though, dibs.
Fair enough.
You'll let me be captain. You'll let me take that ship.
Yeah, but then we have to leave our crew.
And where are you gonna go?
I'll follow you guys. Since this is
All
the
right.
start of the Hawapu Armada.
I kind of like that idea, Captain. He's got a
You
point.
could have your own ship one day too.
One day.
The black ship that you sailed, the Hawapu's Revenge,
Uh-huh.
and the big bright circus ship,
Hawapo's Hope.
piloted by Captain Potty.
All right. Well, now that we've established the Armada situation, what's the next agenda?
Going back to Winston's.
We're going back to Winston's for the night.
Fine. What's the next agenda after that?
Then we gather everyone. We find Winston in that library. And we find Sorabash. And we head out. And I think we should start heading towards the Totem Witch.
So we get back on the ship.
Oh no, we should find the Queen Pirate first.
Yes, Pirate Queen.
Pirate. I don't know why I said that backwards.
The
but
Queen
yes.
Pirate?
Wait, so
Maybe.
before we go back to the ship, we're going to find the pirate queen?
No, I think no. I don't think the Pirate Queen's here.
No. So we have to get on the ship first.
Yeah. The ship.
Because I need to get more soap from Winston.
Actually, I need to talk to Whimsy about that. I want him to start mass
And I
producing
will-
that.
I will start mapping a course to Hyo-Chen.
Oh, Captain.
Thank you for saying the name I wasn't going to try. We know where we're
Looked
going.
like you needed help.
So, during this time, anytime we're out,
Mhm.
I'm trying to forage like some plants or something that I can plant in my garden.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh,
Give me some
yeah.
leaves.
Okay,
though.
go do a survival check. Or
I
actually
also
make
want
it-
to cut some leaves, like to do it too.
okay, go ahead and make a survival check. Yeah.
$22.
You're able to 4? Okay, 14.
Better than
Okay.
4.
So you're able to find kind of like one like kind of a weird looking nut. You're kind of like you don't really know what it is, but you're able to find something, and then you're able to find quite a few just different kind of fruits and things that are kind of like small plants, kind of growing around on the tree itself. They kind of like entangle around. They're not growing in the soil. They're kind of attached to the tree branch itself, and kind of like that.
And being intrigued by what they're doing, Flintlock kind of looks at the two of them, foraging. He'd like to look for some stuff too, if he could.
Like plants and
Yeah.
stuff? Okay, go ahead and do a survival check.
This could be really.
He doesn't eat.
No.
We're about to see how much he doesn't eat.
7.
7. Okay.
He finds a twig.
I found
You-
I found dirt.
You find, as you kind of, you pick up this like small, this round, it kind of looks like a seed. And you kind of like pick it up and you take a look at it. That's the only thing you find.
Okay. I guess I'll just tuck it away in my pocket.
Okay. So you show it to them, or you
Oh,
just
yeah.
kind
I
of
know,
look at it?
I'll show it to you guys first. But
I don't know what this is, but actually, do you want it?
And it's basically a giant, like, it's like a turd from some sort of like giant mammal. It's like, but like an herbivore, so it's really compacted. So it almost looks like a nut, but it's a turd.
It's a poop.
You can use it for your garden. You can fertilize something with it.
Yeah. You make a lot of poop on this shit.
Well, it's a good
Good
point.
try.
It's a good point.
Patty, did you ever figure out that light? Like, how are you going to get things to grow?
Oh, I was gonna cast light. Make light.
Does that work for plants?
I don't know. I think I asked you that.
I don't think you asked me that. I don't remember doing
You didn't. You asked all of us and not God.
It's like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Would the light spell work to grow anything, or does it need to be like radiant light or something?
There's fierce debate about it online.
really?
I
Fierce
Googled
debate.
it.
Okay.
It's a whole
I need to think about that for a little bit.
whole message board online. It's like,
We can get mirrors.
Is there a-
I'm not sure yet.
is there a
but
skylight
I'm sure that I
on the
could
boat,
put a hole
above,
in
on the
boat.
ship. above.
Oh yeah, that was my question. Are there windows in the
I don't remember seeing any, but I
in
know
the
it's-
guest quarters?
I know it's outside, like on the. It's on the bow, right?
It's on the
Or
stern.
is it the stern?
The garden, your garden area
Yeah.
should be on the stern.
It's on the stern.
Is there other windows in there? I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I thought
it's
there might
too
be, like-
deep into the ship because
So
Okay, I
there's no,
wasn't
like-
sure.
because you're.
There's no like.
Oh wait, no,
skylight.
it's on the same level as the oars, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
yeah,
the
there
oars
would be
come out.
the oars would come out. So there's like portholes.
That's what I
Or we
thought.
can do. But so in the quarters, there's windows.
Should be.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
we could do
yeah.
windows for- okay. There's windows in my in Potty's garden and hostel.
Great.
Potty's Garden Inn.
Okay.
For B&B.
After I think about which one of these I want, I'll give you the rest of the plants I gathered.
Okay. Did I get dirt? Oh, I need dirt to captain. Is there a way
We can-
like,
I'm assuming when we head back and we're not in the tree anymore, there's probably an easier place to climb down and get dirt.
okay.
When we get to Winston's room, I'm going to take a quick nap. Just,
I too will take a rest. At Skins.
I will too.
Nap
So
time.
replenish myself.
Okay, so you all take a short rest or a long rest?
What time of day is it right now?
It's evening.
Probably a long
Oh,
rest, right?
probably take a long rest.
Okay.
long rest.
Okay. You guys take a long rest. As far as your question, yes, your light would work, but you would need to. But as Potty, you wouldn't know that until you tried it. But yes, for this, which I guess I should have said, you should try it and see. Okay. Okay, so you all take a long rest. Now, as you, Flintlock,
Yes.
as you enter your
Century's rest.
Sentry's Rest. Yes, thank you. So as you do that, you kind of feel that same presence again of Jam. And as you attempt to leave your sentry's rest, you realize that you're not in Winston's hut anymore. You seem to be in an entirely separate place. And this phenomenon, though, would probably not be, to others, it would just kind of feel like you're dreaming of some sort. To you, it's completely foreign.
Okay.
So it's a completely foreign experience for you to have this like out of body experience. And you can see that same, it's black all around you. And all you can see is that upside down mask just kind of floating about face height from you.
Am I able to speak? Do I have the ability to speak at this point? Or am I... So I just glare straight at this upside down mask. I'm just like, what do you want?
What do you want?
What everyone wants. Freedom.
And what would that be? Freedom. Interesting.
Yes. Freedom to do what I want. Freedom to go where I want. To explore. To be uninhibited by, or unhindered by anyone else or anything else.
Indeed, we all would like that.
So why are you following me? Did you plan on giving me freedom?
In a way, yes. If that's what you want.
I seem to have it on my ship, with my crew. We go where we want. Why are you willing to offer more?
Infinitely more.
Tosh, how could you offer infinitely more?
Would you like to know?
Depends. What's the cost? There's always a cost for everything.
The mask suddenly just kind of like clatters on the ground in front of you.
Interesting. I reach down to pick it up.
So you reach down and you pick it up, and you're returned back to your sentry's rest. And in your lap, in your hand, is Jam's mask. You guys are sleeping while this is happening.
Can I get... Is there anything about this mask that stands out? Is there anything that...
Well, the mask itself is, like I said, sort of a... It has a vague... It's in the shape of a tabaxi, kind of like a cat mask. But it's upside down.
Mm-hmm.
And it's painted bright colors with this wide smile, like a clown.
Very intriguing. I'm not going to put it just to the DM. I'm not going to put it on, but what I do is I just hold on to it for a second. To slip it into my coat. And go back into a rest.
Okay. And so the The night finishes.
Marty wants to teach her doll another phrase.
Oh, and this happened before you guys went to bed. Okay.
She sits there for a while and she's play with it, and she's just like teaches it to say, "Honey, you're fine the way you are," and it's triggered every time it's around, and then notices that she just kind of, she just starts to get a little sad and depressed.
Okay. Okay.
And that's what she is.
Okay. Okay. So after you do that, you guys wake up the following morning and.
Feeling pretty good.
Mhm.
Ready for adventure.
Good morning, Captain.
Hey, good morning.
Are we? What is the plan for today? Shall we head back to the ship, or is
Yeah,
there?
gather our party, head back to the ship. How are you? How'd you
Yes.
sleep last night?
I slept.
Uh-huh.
Had a visitor again.
Please tell me it was some woman I didn't know coming in. Or man.
I wish. No, it was our old friend.
Jams?
Yes, Jams.
Did he say anything? Do anything?
Hmm. Nothing really helpful.
So you talk to him?
Yes. It was nothing truly important. He offered something. Freedom, which I clearly already have serving on your ship. That's about it.
I was gonna say, do I feel like he's hiding something?
Both of you roll an insight check, and then you roll a deception check.
Why am I on the wrong thing? Yeah. Okay.
Inside?
Yep.
Inside.
10.
Okay.
21.
Why don't you roll for your
24.
deception?
Get out of here. 21?
You guys
Done.
believe him. He doesn't seem to be hiding anything.
I believe you.
Why, thank you, Captain. I appreciate that. Let's hope the visits are minimal.
He offered you freedom, huh?
Well, his take on freedom.
Like to join his ship? No.
You-
We've gone over this so many times. See an enemy. It looks pretty, but if you go touch it, it's dangerous.
See an enemy, don't touch it.
No.
Yeah,
Not
actually.
see an enemy, don't touch it.
Yeah.
See an enemy.
See an enemy.
That's what I said.
No.
See an enemy.
See an enemy.
See an enemy, don't touch it.
No.
Why? Because it's bad.
See, as in the ocean. I can't say it now. I've thought of the word.
If you observe some bad guy who's causing trouble for us,
Like an enemy?
yes, then you do something about it. If you observe an underwater creature that could be colorful but dangerous, don't touch it.
Got it.
All right.
Okay. The boat, though, could be a trap. The ship. Now that I'm a captain, I understand how annoying it is to call ships boats, and you shouldn't do that.
Yes, it's quite inaccurate.
Can I paint my little corner of the ship? Like the carnival ship?
Our guest quarters?
The party garden and inn.
You can paint your 2 little areas, but you got to leave the rest. So they're going to walk through a real colorful strip.
Okay. That's the starting point.
But anyways,
Yes.
I know what it's like to be sad. So in case you ever need to talk to somebody,
Got it. Thanks.
you're not so bad.
Thanks.
You can stop calling me redemption to my pod. You can call me pie and
Pretty sure he's been calling you that since day 2.
I may have called you that once or twice, but I appreciate the permission to do it officially.
I'll rip up my clock.
Never mind.
Stuff that I was going to do if you stop calling me
I appreciate that, I think. Captain,
Yeah.
we should definitely collect the crew and get out of here before any unfortunate things occur.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
I knock around the door.
Oh God. Maybe don't talk. Okay.
I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, fine.
What?
Keep knocking.
What?
Ralph.
I'm standing behind Patty, just doing this.
I'm just like,
We're going back to the ship today.
Great.
Stop throwing money at people.
Thanks. That was for the tip.
you know, if you're going to do that, you should probably not hit them in the face with it.
Now, you notice as you kind of just like realize you're like, as you're about to head back to the ship, you realize that Sorabash is with you guys, but Winston never actually. You can attest to the fact that Winston never actually came home last night.
That is true. Yeah, yes, Winston never. I'm talking to myself now. Yeah, Winston never actually came back. I haven't seen him all night.
Huh. Where did his note say he was in the library?
Yes, somewhere deep in thought, no doubt.
Okay, we gotta go search the library again.
All right,
I
fine.
hate this building.
Yeah, it's just quite morbid.
So we head towards the library.
Okay.
And I search for Winston.
I too will search for Winston.
As you guys are, searching around, you come across. There's an interesting area that is. There's a few elves and Koreals that have gathered around this area, and they're kind of like whispering about it. And you can see that part of in a corner of the library, a part of the branches of the trees itself has just kind of been released open, so that there's just this cavernous hole that kind of dives deep into the tree.
It's gonna. There are people standing around this thing looking.
Mhm.
I just approach the people. I'm like,
What are we looking at?
We don't know. We came here this morning and discovered it. It appears to be something that goes deep within the tree, but we don't know where it came from.
New plan, you guys.
Are we going to go into the hole?
We're gonna go into the hole.
All right. Well,
I'll go first.
Okay, calm down. Let's figure out if there's like a way to walk down or if we need rope.
we have rope. We can always.
It is fairly dark. It's pretty
I
dark.
got my night vision goggles.
And I have a
Actually, I
torch.
don't have my night vision goggles. It occurs to me it's in the crow's nest. I left it there.
You left it on the ship.
Yeah.
Throw you guys a bone and you guys leave it on the ship.
Okay.
Body looks at it.
I was letting my crew use it. It felt like a good idea.
That's what
That's
you get for
fine.
being a nice captain. I'll feel good and happy.
I'll take them
Next
next
time,
time.
take your stuff.
Body looks at it.
Okay. It's just, as far as you can see, as far as your vision takes you, it's just this long tunnel.
Is it sloped?
It's sloped. Yeah, it's sloping and kind of curving down.
So it's walkable.
Yeah.
We can walk it down.
How can you stand up in there? Or do we have to
Mhm.
crawl? You can stand up.
Yeah, it's large. It's a large tunnel. It's not like huge and cavernous, but it's probably like like 6 feet wide and close to like 8 feet tall.
Does it look like anything organic or alive made this particular tunnel?
No, it looks fairly like it appears older and more like almost like a cave within the tree, not like something bored the tree out, but that the tree grew around
The
some
cave.
So the
something.
walls are like rock. That's what Buddy was using. Like a cave.
No, there it's organic, like branches and things like that, but they formed this cave. They weren't carved out of it.
Okay,
Nothing burrowed into it or anything like that.
it goes down, winds down a ways. Not to I can almost see down about 60 feet.
Captain, knowing our luck, Winston is probably down in this hole.
Also, these people have never seen. I feel like this hole is not. Could be something bad, and we should probably try to fix it.
But if Winston's down there, we have to go get him.
And we have to go get Winston. And if this hole appeared while he was here, he was like, I want to go take research notes.
No, that was a pretty good impression, Captain.
Thank you. All right.
Well, Captain, if you say the word, we'll.
Potty, lead the way. You can see better than us.
I'm going to light a torch
Because Sorabash doesn't have yet.
Before we go, I asked the people around.
with my simple light.
Do you guys see a big black nerd gorilla?
And you're
Winston.
asking.
His name's Winston.
Yes, would answer
There's
name.
like 4 big gorillas behind him that like are all wearing glasses.
All nerdy.
Is any one of you named Winston?
Winston, we saw him around this area last night.
Did anyone see him go down into this tunnel?
No, we didn't see him.
But he was
Goes
around
down,
this.
but he
You
was
guys,
around this
Winston's
area.
totally that stupid
Yes,
hole.
yeah,
All
true.
right, thank you, nerd gorillas. Wait, that's not right. You guys have names. I'm Potty.
She's going to introduce yourself to everyone.
Don't want to be rude.
Just
Well, I don't care, honey. We gotta go.
That's rude.
No, that's direct.
I want to learn their names. Or you want me to call you nerd gorillas?
my name is Fredda.
That's a strong name.
Mm.
And you, sir.
You don't appear to be a Korean.
My name is Heine.
Vedita, Jaime,
20 more to go.
And Olivier Sinclair.
Olivier Sinclair.
Okay, Potty, we're going.
Yeah.
You gotta leave
One
No,
more?
no, we're going.
No, we
Okay,
gotta
I'm
leave.
so sorry,
We're
guy
going.
who's Nerd Gorilla 4.
Stop throwing money at people.
People.
Okay, let's go.
We climbed down to this
Lead the way, Potty. And I turn as right before I like leave people's sight, and I just go, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
Stop it!
Okay. Alright, Captain,
You're so aggressive.
I was trying not to be rude.
No, just keep walking. You gotta stop throwing money at people's
Yes, that
faces.
doesn't make
It's
friends.
rude.
Just the gold pieces.
I mean, I guess that makes
Stop
it better.
giving so much gold away.
That's even worse.
I didn't change.
Neither do they.
Oh yeah, I broke some of my balance change.
No.
So I guess Potty leads the way now.
Yeah,
Okay.
you lead the way
Yeah,
down.
because we only got a torch.
Okay, so as you guys are.
So I
Oh,
cast light on whatever. What do you guys have?
Oh,
I've got it.
I might trident. That would look epic.
Alright, I cast light.
Okay.
I'm just carrying a torch. I mean, I
Okay,
could
then let your...
actually, I could just carry my sword. I mean, like, you could do that. You know what? Maybe I'll do that.
I just
that'll
look
look
really
cooler. I'll use
cool.
my
I
sword.
cast light on you.
I'm twirling my trident as we go, practicing, just
I'm still
twirling
in
it.
front.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna-
Okay. So you guys are
It's like a flaming
you
sword.
guys
now.
are
Fine.
heading down
Wait.
towards the
Poke your eye out.
as it kind of curves, it kind of just takes this like long kind of spiral down. And as you guys are approaching, or as you guys just seem, it seems to go on for just an endless amount of time, and you can tell that you guys are entering. Excuse me. You're just going deeper and deeper and deeper within the tree of life, and eventually you get to this intertwined mesh of like branches and things like that. It's clearly some sort of doorway that has that is kind of closed in front of you.
It's like a mesh of like branches, or like a gate of branches, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I can get through it, or I mean, it's closed, like a closed door.
Mm-hmm.
Open.
Really?
Yeah, sorry.
Nothing
Do you
happens.
guys have any idea?
Nothing happens.
All right, I'm gonna take a swing at it with my sword and see if it like cuts.
Oh, it feels wrong. I don't know why.
Okay, go ahead and do an attack roll.
Let's see. Come on, sorry. 11.
It just kind of like your sword just basically bounces off of it like it's stone, but it's clearly branches and things like that.
Frustrating.
Sure, make an investigation check.
That's
20. Okay. So as you're kind of examining this gateway, you notice that there are these flowers that are around it, right? So there's these they're like different colors, and there's like 5 of them around the frame. The door frame is the what thing was saying.
5 colors.
Mm-hmm.
What are the colors?
They are, it's kind of, there's one that is, there's like a bright yellow one, a bright blue one, bright red, bright green, and then a kind of like a purple one.
Sorry, the yellow's on top.
Yes.
And sorry, I missed
Blue,
I
red,
missed
green, purple.
all of them.
the blue, red, green,
Mhm.
Blue, red, green, purple.
There's only 4.
There's 5.
Yellow.
Yellow, blue, red, green, purple.
Remember the yellow one?
Okay. I can't tell. Do you think those flowers have something to do with it? Can I go up and try to?
What do you do with them?
I'm trying to see if I can pull it.
You pull them?
Yeah.
So which one do you pull?
Last time I did this, Boom Biddy Boom died. So the green one.
So you pull the green one and it falls off pretty easily. And you hold it in your hand, it just kind of fades. It just kind of dies in your hand, and then another green one takes its place.
Try pushing it.
The green one?
Yeah.
Push the green one.
It again, you as soon as you touch it, it falls off the vine, just kind of fades into like as it dries out, and then another one grows in its
I
place.
touched the yellow one.
Same thing that happens.
I pulled a red one.
So as you grab the red one and it doesn't die as you hold it in your hand.
Well, that's interesting.
So is it just an open spot where it lets you go back?
No, it grows back, but it stays, but it stays alive in your hand. It doesn't fade away into like dust as the other two did.
Is there anywhere
Put it.
to put it in the gate? Like there's a key?
Mm-mm. Not that you notice.
I pull the green, red, purple one.
As you pull the purple one, both it and the red one both die in your
Okay.
hands.
Oh!
Pull the red one again.
Right. I pulled it.
It stays alive. It's good.
Try the blue one, Kevin.
I pull the blue one.
They both die.
Ah, again with this.
Pull the red one. I pull the yellow one.
They both stay alive.
Okay.
All right, we're on a roll.
So we have a red one and a yellow one.
Yeah. Okay. I pull the green one.
Stays alive.
So close. Okay.
If
Pull
you
the
kill
purple
the-
one.
They all die.
Okay.
All right, I know what to do.
Okay.
Red, yellow,
I'm pulling the red.
blue.
Someone pulls the yellow, the green, and the blue.
And then the purple.
Okay, so as you pull all five, it just sort of the five flower petals in your hand kind of they kind of meld together and just into this ball of light, this ball of bright white light. And as the bright white light, blah, blah, it passes through the doorway, and as it does so, the vines kind of like pull away, and you enter into this large room that has these big, thick branches that kind of like coming interwoven all the way to the top. So, I mean, it looks like, just imagine that these stumps go all the way through, as it kind of just, it's this greenery, and the ground almost feels like the forest ground, but it's this large oval room.
So we enter what, right here?
Mm-hmm.
So our bachelor's with us too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what have we here? Pawnee, you don't see anything else in here, dark.
No, it's actually pretty light in here, almost as if there's sunlight, but there's no whole visible source of light.
Winston!
Well, that might be a. What if there's something bad in here? We want to be quiet as we can, just in case. I know it's too late now. What for the future?
Yes.
Not that you've noticed.
I'm gonna move. If she moves up ahead, I'm gonna move up ahead with her.
And I want to. So I just
How many feet?
go 5.
Mm-hmm.
Just 20 feet.
Kind of like parallel.
anything. Captain,
Yeah. Why were you whispering?
because I don't like what's in
I
it.
said Winston.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys can see.
Yeah, we can see it. It's light enough to see. Because I don't know what we're getting into. And this could be an ambush. I've seen it before.
You've seen ambushes before?
I've seen this setup before. It's too quiet, Captain.
We're in a tree. Of course it's quiet.
Well, it's a perfect place for an ambush. You'd be
Is
surprised.
it?
You'd be surprised. Also a perfect place for an ambush. Just be careful.
So what are we doing?
We're looking for Winston.
Well, no, I count that. But like, what's our? How are we? Are we just looking? Are these climbing?
Depends.
I tried to climb one.
Okay, go ahead and roll a.
Oh, yeah. She's my name. Maybe.
What am I adding to?
Oh, your acrobatics. Sorry.
Okay.
Just the spinning rainbow wheel from the God's face right
Acrobatics. 21.
now. Nice.
21. Yeah, you're able to pretty much climb it. Yeah.
I've been practicing.
I can tell.
And when you guys are, yeah.
So like you're like climbing.
So I like you guys are whispering and
Feet
I'm
on
like
it.
climbing up on it.
I'll put you on
I like
it.
looking around.
Those stumps. Are those stumps?
Nothing to go.
No, they go all the way up.
They're branches.
They're kind of they're like
They're wooden stalagmites.
exactly
Wooden.
wooden columns. They kind of stalactite when they kind
I'm
of
like,
What do you see?
what?
as you. It's a large room, but you don't. In particular, it appears to be empty.
Any sign, Captain? You've been silent this whole time.
I talk loud.
Any sign, Captain?
Not of Winston. And then I kind of look at Patty and I wink at her from high above and I go, Winston! Winston!
And as you
And like kind of,
are kind of as you there and as you yell, there's like a shifting of kind of like in the chamber, as if something large has kind of awoken. And
we don't know if it's bad yet.
I told you so.
and out and from and as you can the two of you see that coming from behind one of the pillars, there's a kind of a humanoid form. He looks almost human, and this strange this gleaming gold armor. Very, it's a high. See, it feels to be plate mail, but it is of extreme high quality. And he kind of just walks out, kind of standing a little bit back from you guys, and he looks at the two of you, and he goes, "Are you looking for the Kareel that came earlier?"
We are.
That Kuriel's name is Winston.
Yeah, we are.
Captain, you can come down now.
Oh, okay.
And who are you?
I am a guardian here, and a friend to Amesha. Well, who are you?
We're Winston's friends.
And we're looking for him. He's gone missing.
He's farther down.
Is he unharmed?
Yes,
Are you unharmed? A giant hole appeared.
I'm fine.
Is your thing that you're guarding okay?
Yes, it's fine. Winston, um, he went to go examine it. because I'll go ahead and roll an insight check.
That's what I see.
8.
Yeah, you believe it, 100%.
We believe all things.
Clearly.
We are gullible.
I think he's good.
Okay.
Do I believe it? Because I'm not.
Go ahead and roll for an insight.
I just took your word for it. Bad luck.
Yep, I believe,
Crit fail.
I believe everything he's going to say from pretty much here on out.
Winston had what was called Maesh's Thorn.
Oh yeah, he's like obsessed with it.
And
Okay, but
I don't know
Different
who
obsession.
this
I
Lashana
pulled
is.
I pulled that out of a tree.
Did you?
I healed the tree.
Hmm.
I'm a friend of trees.
she's from the water, and she's very good at climbing trees.
She's been practicing.
Yes. You've been
I imagine so.
you get some house
It's very sparse.
Indeed.
Not that
Back to the point.
anyway.
Sorry.
You do tend to ramble on, don't you?
Yes.
What were you saying? I'm so sorry.
Body went to go retrieve something that
You mean
Winston,
Winston.
not
we
Potty,
confuse everyone
Winston
talking.
got.
It's all right.
You know what? Everybody have a great night. Winston went to go retrieve something that the goddess would like to give him.
Oh.
He's in possession of her thorn, her god weapon, that is.
Like so.
And yet I don't have
Hey. This is why Jam brought you.
one. That's right. That's true.
You
Good point.
don't have one.
I'm glad I don't have one.
I'm happy about
I don't want one. So there. It's probably just like, oh,
it. Is he just should we just go meet him up ahead? Are we allowed in there?
use it only for followers of or whatever deity. I'm not even spelled. Just pronounce it.
Tell me, what do you plan on? I noticed that there are more god weapons among you. I can feel them. I noticed the void cloak.
Yeah, I just found it. I didn't know. I put it on.
Yes, you did.
He wanted to put it on.
No, he didn't.
I didn't want to put it
He
on.
wanted, but after she put it on, he wished he did.
Oh, why would you say that? Kind of.
Because every conversation turns out counseling.
You all are
So
a rather interesting group of individuals.
We've heard
can
that.
we go get Winston?
You know what? Go right ahead. There doesn't seem to be much of a threat from you four individuals.
Begin it. Like another
No.
Is your dog gonna talk again?
I just like pat body on the back.
It's all right. It's okay. I'm sure you'll find something. We've got a long way to travel. Plenty of-
I feel like we just Three Stooges our way past this person. She was wisely quiet. So we
Go
head on
right
in.
ahead. Just don't burn the tree down, or I'll kill you. That sounds fair.
That's
Fair.
good.
You
No,
don't have your torch on you, right?
I no, I've got my sword. It's
Okay.
lit.
You know,
Great.
a fire elemental set him on fire, and a fire elemental knocked him unconscious.
Yes, but we were good now.
So we're not going to play with fire.
Indeed. I think that's.
Did you cut your hand?
Anyways, we
You
have
know,
our bag.
I feel like you guys.
We were walking by, guys.
So close.
You know what? Go ahead.
Okay, great.
Just
Is there
Go ahead.
anything we should be wary of?
Besides one another.
you guys will probably be fine.
Tree guardian.
Hey, thanks.
No,
He doesn't need it.
he's fine. No.
No.
As he does that, as you do that, he kind of like he goes, and fire comes out of his mouth and just like melts the coin as he when he tossed it at him. It just melts and plops to the ground as like a clump of molten rock.
Don't again. I know what you're
No.
thinking. Don't do it again.
No. No.
Let's get out of here.
It's our equivalent to a spray bottle. I can just
Wait right here for when we come back, because I'm gonna want to see that again.
Absolutely not.
Anyway, thank you. Bye. It's because he's not evil. He's just guarding the tree. So we start trudging across the tree forest.
Because we don't want to embarrass ourselves anymore.
Too late.
All right.
I like how we always do that one. And we went.
Just no line,
Can.
So as you guys kind of walk along through this forest inside the tree, as you kind of like you glance back and you know you just catch a glimpse of gold and then disappears. And you go ahead and roll a survival check, or whoever. What's your marching order?
I'm in the lead.
Okay, so you go ahead and roll a survival check.
10.
So you kind of you're doing your best to track Winston. You can kind of you like pick up his footsteps for a little bit, and then you walk a while. You get a little lost. You pick up his footsteps again. It's kind of a mess.
Yeah, it's usually much better at this tracking thing. I don't know what's happening
Just-
right now.
We can't all have house cabin.
I'm a cheerful soul on the outside.
Who says I'm going to end up bad?
So,
Yep, you guys are kind of walking your way.
Not at a great pace is what we're saying.
You're right. It's slow.
Because I keep losing Winston's.
How dare
I keep losing Winston's footprints, which is weird because you figure he has pretty big. Does he have thumb feet?
Mm-hmm.
he's in a tree.
Guys, I got it.
The wrong tracks. There was this giant thing with claws, not him. This over here.
the sword back in front of us, she happened to be.
Going to the I fought a falling sword. She took one step in front of me and we're in a circle. Wait, guys, I found the other. Okay, this is definitely Winston. It's deeper. It's a deeper imprint.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Worst crew ever.
No, I'm usually really good at this. And also be thankful my survival thing's so high because it would have been like a 4.
Yep, and we literally go in a circle.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a survival check. 22. Okay, so you find a nice group of seeds. Go ahead and roll a nature check now.
Crazy.
So you find a nice group of seeds. You have zero clue what they are.
Oh, great. Oh my god, what are you going to grow? Poison ivy.
Are you sure? Are you sure there's actual seeds?
We're in the tree of life.
Other than like, is there like a source of water anywhere?
Not that you can tell.
Okay, let's keep going, guys.
Cool.
And we keep heading towards Winston.
We think.
All right. So you are heading towards some, as you kind of just start trudging through this area. You go ahead and everyone roll perception. What was it? 15?
And an 11.
An 11? Okay.
I'm really focused on the princess.
Staring at the dirt.
So, Potty, you're the first to kind of pick up what you guess is some sort of sounds of battle.
What?
Where?
It's like, ching, ching.
Oh my god, he's right.
I do hear.
What direction is it coming from? Can you tell, Potty, with your cat ears?
I mean, it appears farther down in this large chamber, kind of near the end. You don't see anything yet. There's too much like brush and branches.
In the fight. Let's go. I started next.
Looks like we're going after.
Okay. So as you guys strut your way towards the other end of the chamber,
Jog, okay.
you come across, you see your friend Winston as he kind of is engaged in battle towards a monstrous form. And with that, we're going to call it for tonight. You know what? We're going to call it. We'll pick this up next week.
Anticipation.
Thank you guys. Remember, the best dice on the planet is Nerds Abroad Supply.
Right.
That's right. And go ahead and touch it. What's the worst that can happen?
You can roll crit fail, kill you.
It's nothing.